For accurate weather forecast and live news, subscribe to our Skymet Weather YouTube channel. Press the bell icon and do not miss on any of our weather news.
Welcome to Skymet. This is the National Weather Bulletin forecast for 24 hours, 9th of September. The highlights of this brief is continuation of heavy rainfall, that's over Gujarat because of the low pressure area in the close proximity, but relief for Maharashtra which had heavy rainfall. Region specific, firstly covering eastern and northeastern parts. The system is far away from this, trough line is far to the south from this region, monsoon trough, but then there is likelihood of forming another system in the Bay of Bengal. Presently a circulation that is seen over far eastern parts of Bay of Bengal. This possibly will become well marked in the subsequent 48 hours and then thereafter appearance of a fresh low pressure area. So with this situation, generally no intense weather activity is expected over east and northeast India. Northeastern parts like the past 24 hours, it should be normal activity with light to moderate at places rainfall, thunder shower. Eastern parts also comprising of Bihar, Jharkhand and West Bengal, no heavy rainfall expected, and with this the flood situation over Bihar possibly further it should improve with no significant rains or heavy rains in the catchment areas and the foothills also. Coming to the northern parts of the country, trough line as I said is far to the south, monsoon trough, so not much activity, but then there is a cyclonic circulation over border areas closer to Pakistan and Punjab region with a trough extending. So this feature will give some light to moderate rainfall activity over northern parts of Punjab, Haryana, and then particularly along the foothills starting with say Jammu, Kathua, Pathankot, Gurdaspur, and then going further up to Ropar, Chandigarh, Panchkula region can expect this rain and thunder shower activity. Hilly states, Jammu Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh and more of Uttarakhand, that should have also moderate rain and thunder shower activity. The other parts, Rajasthan area in the close proximity of Delhi, places like Alwar, Dholpur, Savai Madhopur and even up to Jaipur can expect some light rainfall activity, light to moderate. The eastern parts, Kota, Bundi and Jhalawar, that pocket can expect moderate rain shower activity, which is next to Madhya Pradesh region. The state of Uttar Pradesh, we can expect light to moderate activity all through the parts, eastern, central and the right western parts also. Close proximity of Delhi, we can expect some moderate showers, places like Hapur, Hathras, Eta, Badaयूं, and then even extending up to Lucknow, Kanpur, Prayagraj, this pocket can also expect some light to moderate showers. Pleasant weather conditions expected. Trough far to the south, cloudy weather, easterly winds will suppress the rise in the temperatures over these areas. Western parts of Rajasthan, no significant activity, mostly dry, and so will be even in the northern parts also. Coming to the central parts of the country, this is the focus of weather activity, though it has shifted now far to the west. West means West MP and mostly Gujarat region. It is focused on that area. Parts of Orissa and Chhattisgarh will have some light to moderate showers. Over Chhattisgarh, mostly the central and the southern parts covering Durg, Raipur, Ambikapur and then Sukma, Dantewada, that region. Some moderate showers can be expected with this. Parts of Madhya Pradesh, yes, a close proximity of the state capital, Bhopal, Vidisha, Rajgarh, Shajapur, this pocket can expect moderate showers, and even the eastern parts inclusive of Jabalpur, Sagar, Katni, Umaria, this pocket can also expect some moderate shower, possibly maybe heavy at some place, one or two places can be expected. Maharashtra will have a relief now. Even the coastal parts of Maharashtra, Konkan region also inclusive of Mumbai will be relieved of this heavy rainfall activity which was there in the previous 2-3 days. All the suburbs right up to Mumbai, Ratnagiri, Sindhudurg, Palghar, Raigad pocket can expect some light to moderate showers, no heavy rainfall expected. Gujarat, yes, State of Gujarat, still that proximity of this low pressure area which is marked over parts of Madhya Pradesh and adjoining region is causing a confluence zone over this area, and that's what is causing heavy to very heavy rainfall. It is already experienced in the past 2 days also, and now the activity will shift a little. Possibly the south coastal Gujarat inclusive of Valsad, Surat will not have intense weather activity. But the central parts and the northern parts, including some parts of Saurashtra, will have heavy to very heavy rains. The state capital, Ahmedabad, along Gandhinagar, Ahmedabad, even going up to Kheda, Surendranagar, Disa, either Palanpur, Mehsana, Basant Kanta can expect some heavy rainfall. Even some interiors of even Saurashtra also, right up to even Rajkot region, Amreli, Junagadh, possible moderate to heavy rain thunder shower. Extreme western parts covering Jamnagar, Okha, Porbandar, Khambalia will just have light to moderate, and so will be most parts of Kutch also. We don't expect any intense weather activity right over Bhuj, Mandvi or even Nalia region. The southern parts of the country, the activity is reduced now. There is no significant feature as such. Even the offshore trough also is not marked. The other feature which earlier we saw extending over central parts, that's also not there, missing now. So Telangana, which earlier had heavy rainfall, that will be relaxed now. Most parts inclusive of Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Karnataka, especially Tamil Nadu, no significant weather expected as such. Coastal parts of Karnataka, possibly light and moderate at places, sun shower can be expected. Similarly, Kerala also, no intense weather activity expected in these 24 hours. That's the weather brief from Skymet. Keep watching for latest information on weather. Thank you.
Keep your family healthy by downloading Skymet AQI app and tracking air pollution of your location in real time.